Welcome back to the channel again. So on the screen, this is the Birmingham Airport website. So it's birminghamairport.co.uk. So they have adjusted the website, actually makes it look a bit more professional. So obviously you can track your friends and family's flights, departures and arrivals, but also track your own. And you notice at the top of the screen there it says customer advice on liquids when travelling out of Birmingham Airport, because it's one of a couple of airports where they have introduced a new security system. So if I just click that a minute, it will tell you about it. So not that. So if we scroll down, so it says there, effective the 9th of June 2024, a new government directive has been issued nationwide. So it's to do with containers passengers carrying their hand luggage when leaving Birmingham Airport. Can be no more than 100 ml in liquids, paste, gels until further notice. So you can only take that in hand luggage. Anything larger needs to be checked in. No liquids above this size. Anything above it will be destroyed and removed. But there is no limit on the amount of containers that can be carried. So you could take 4 bottles or 5 bottles of 100 ml and they shouldn't stop you. So if you've got 4 50 ml, you think, well, that's 200 ml. But it says there's no limit on the amount of under 100 ml containers. So that should be alright. Containers that carry more than 100 ml, such as insulated bottles like water bottles, are permitted but need to be empty, so you can take an empty water bottle through. Do not put your liquids, pastes and gels into plastic bags, so you don't put them in the see-through bag like you used to. It just says please leave them loose in hand luggage, so you won't need to take them out. And it also says do not take them out of your hand luggage when you're in the security search area, so you leave everything in the bag this time. So, because before you had to put them in a see-through bag and put them in a separate tray. Same with electricals, it says there leave them all in hand luggage. So that includes iPads, AirPods, whatever, phones, whatever. Well, primarily iPads and computers, laptops like this. It says leave them all in hand luggage. Before you had to take them out and put them in a separate tray. But according to this, like with the liquids, it says you leave them in your luggage. Scroll down a bit now. When going through security, please ensure all items are out of pockets. Phones, keys, coins and tissues. Watches can be left on. If you've got a passport in your pocket or boarding passes, empty them out your pocket, put them in your tray. And you may have to take your jacket off, and then obviously you'll go through. So that's about the security bit. Obviously if you're flying with Jet 2 or TUI before 12 o'clock, you can drop your bag off the day before. You just go to the usual check-in area, check your bag in, and then on the day of travel you just make your way to the security area. Please make sure when you arrive when your check-in opens. So usually with Jet 2 and TUI it's 2 to 3.5 hours before your flight. If you've checked in online and have no whole baggage, please arrive at the time advised by your airline, and then obviously go to the security on the ground floor. It's still on the ground floor, so you may have to go in that lift in the TUI area. I don't know yet because I've not been since April. That's what was happening back then. We've now moved forward 6 months, so I don't know what's cracked off since I've been there. But the check-in zones in the terminal are as follows. Jet 2 is Zone A, which is opposite Car Park 1. D is Emirates, and B and C is TUI as well. Our new security area is still the works are still ongoing apparently, so you still queue downstairs. If you travel by train to the airport, then you go to the ground floor to join the queue. It's one of the first airports to meet the government directive. So there's information there you can click on about it. So that's your check-in zones. So I'm going to be going from Zone A. So I park in Car Park 1, I just go straight across the road, straight through the door into check-in Zone A. If I was going with TUI, I'd still park in Car Park 1 and just walk to the right and head into the corner of the airport, and that's where you'll get your TUI check-in, and also you get to security that way as well. And the same if I was going like to Dubai or India, I'd go to Zone D, which is in the same port, but I'm going with Zone A for Jet 2. So that's information about the security situation at Birmingham Airport. Now if we go back, there's something else I just want to show you regarding security, because apparently they have increased the prices. So this is the express lane, how you book it. So apparently now it's £6 per person. Limited tickets are available to purchase for £8.50 at the airport, so it's £2.50 more if you book it at the airport, and they usually allow you to go through an hour before and an hour after your booking time. But I generally book it online, and it's £5 at East Midlands, I think, but Birmingham it's gone up to £6. So it tells you again that it's a separate queue designed to enable passengers to reach security quicker. Obviously, it's open for pre-booked customers, those travelling on tickets that entitle access, and at limited times for tickets purchased at the airport. All customers with an express lane ticket should head to security at zones B and C, which is the TUI area. So if you're in Jet 2, you've got to walk straight through into the section B and then go and follow the directions to security, which might be up in the lift, it might be up some stairs, I don't know. At the moment, it says there's a restriction on the number of tickets for each time slot. If tickets have reached capacity, then the service is taken off sale. So you book it through the website, and you can click that link there to book it. And you just show your barcode, and then you go through security. You've still got to do everything that everybody else has to do, but you'll just skip the massive queue. And obviously, if you do book online, you get 10% off in the duty free if you spend £99 or more by presenting the voucher at the till. But I don't bother with that generally, because I'm going when the kids are back at school now. I shouldn't need to use a pre-booked ticket. But if I get there and it's really busy, I may just have to go to a ticket booth in the airport and just purchase one for that price. But my flight's in the morning at around 7, so I'm going to be there at 3. That's when the car's booked in, so I'm obviously going to just get in there, get checked in, and get through security as quickly as possible. And I'm sure because it's not a school holiday, it should be quieter. But I'll put the link in the description under this video of the airport website, and obviously that link there as well to get the express lane, obviously the booking thing as well, plus the same on the security bit. So all those links will get put in underneath this video. So this is just explaining about Birmingham Airport security, so I hope you found it helpful. Any questions, please leave a comment down below. Thank you for watching, and good afternoon.